Hello, friends and adventurers, and welcome to another low-budget Mac shareware game from the 90s. Today we're going to be playing Siege of Darkwood. And we're going to turn the volume down a bit while I read. Darkwood, 16 years after the founding. I, Derek Silverhand, now stand on the eve of a great war. The city of Darkwood will soon be under attack from an evil being named Torque. The sages say he is from a distant plane where evil runs deep. No matter. I have a duty as the captain of the guard. I must wage war against the foul creatures that will soon be at our gates and face Torque in mortal combat. I will be one of many outside the gates fighting for Darkwood. I only hope that my strength and faith are enough to save our city from the hellish fates that await should we fail. Derek Silverhand. So this is actually another game by Robert Chancellor. And it's basically a little point-and-click sort of RPG strategy type game. We can click on the main area here to see what all enemies we have, where they're situated. So we've got warriors, kobolds, and orcs. We can visit the temple after we get wounded. We can buy weapons and armor, and items, potions and items. We can also do gambling. And apparently I have chosen to engage these orcs. That can't possibly go well, because as you can see, I am equipped with absolutely nothing. That's right, I am the captain of the guard. They're sending me out to do battle with the hordes of evil with my bare hands. Who's in charge of the city? So instead of trying to fight this orc, I am going to run. I am going to die. Oops. Sorry, you have been killed. The city will now surely fall into the hands of Torque. Please try again. So we get to quit new game or restore. Let's try new game. So yeah, instead of getting horribly killed, let's try buying a weapon. Biggest weapon we can afford right now is the longsword. And instead of fighting an orc, let's try our luck against a kobold. And that death scream, folks, is why I will be turning the sound off for most of the rest of the game. That happens every time you kill an enemy. It is awful. I have defeated the troop, I've earned 200 experience points, and find 14 gold pieces on the body. Hooray! And we're going to cure light wounds. Fully healed. Excellent. Sound off, please. Warrior right up against the city wall. That can't be good. So yeah, my usual strategy here is to take out enemies in order of weakest to strongest. And just try not to die. I'm getting hit by kobolds. What is this? No, stop dying. Dang it. Let's try this again. And in fact, I'm gonna beef up my strategy a little bit. So I mentioned the gambling. There's a few games you can play. Some of them will basically return 2 gold if you win. Cost 8 returns 10. Cost 5 returns 6. Cost 2 returns 3. The really fun one is Treasure Hoard. The odds are not in your favor. You need to roll a sum of 10 or greater to win. Each play costs 100 gold pieces, returns 1,000 if you win. And I cannot actually play if I've already bought a weapon. Nuts. So let's just hope I don't get killed by kobolds. Come on, there we go. Absolutely not going after any of the warriors yet. Oh, one hit kill. Select a troop and then click the engage button, that's right. Can also directly click on the portrait to take a swing at the monster. Ah, dang it. This is going really badly. 80 gold, okay. I'm going to try something a little bit different here. We're going to attack Kobold with our bare fists. And because he's a weak little kobold, it works. That's all of the kobolds on this screen. I'm going to save my game real quick. So, we now have just over 108 gold. And I've mentioned before, my younger self had a bit of trouble with games like this because I didn't understand the fine art of save scumming. So we've got enough gold for one play of Treasure Hoard. Roll the dice. And... oh. I don't remember the last time that happened. I thought I was going to have to save and reload a few times, but no, I get it first try. Okay then. So we now have enough to buy some pretty decent weapons and armor. Armor is very helpful in reducing your armor class and not dying. Cost 75, cost 300. So yeah, I can buy anything I want except for the plate +1. So 1 plate mail, please. My armor class goes from 10 to 2. Anyone who's familiar with Dungeons & Dragon rules can tell you that is a good thing. Come on, hit the orc. Must heal. But I still have a max of 10 hit points, so I don't have to spend very much on healing. Hit the orc already, will you? Ugh. You know what? I am having a rough enough time on this, even with a better sword and armor. We're going to get more gold. And then we're going to buy potions of not strength, not dexterity, not constitution, charisma. Because when you drink a charisma potion and raise your charisma, suddenly things start costing less. That is also something I didn't realize until I got older and actually started reading game manuals. Or readme files or what have you. So our constitution is currently 15. We can raise stats. No, that's constitution. Charisma is the stat that I want. That's 16. We can raise stats to a maximum of 18. Right. Use potion. And one more. You can notice that the price of charisma potions has been going down by 25 gold each time. Charisma is now 18. Now the shopkeepers won't give anything away for free, no matter how much charisma I have. But stuff is costing much less money. And got my charisma potions all in one go. And let's upgrade to a two-handed sword, why not? So yeah, when I first bought my longsword, it was 50 gold. After a few charisma potions, it cost 30. Much more efficient. So, I'm going to save the game again. And start murdering some orcs. Oh dear. That is much less health than I want. And this is why I save. Because sometimes the RNG just does not like you. Heal, please. Okay. Please don't kill me, thank you. I can probably take him on the current health. Nope, turns out I couldn't. Die faster, please. Yeah, so the city is actually actively taking damage when there are enemies right at the walls here. We should probably put a stop to that. And you're the warrior. I do not like you. Stop killing me so much. That'll do. Okay, save the game once more and see if I can take on this warrior. Excellent. I've gained 1 level and 11 hit points. Pretty good. Advance to the next combat phase. Torque sends in new troops. So yeah, there are several of these combat phases. Each one gives you slightly stronger enemies. There are no kobolds on this one. We have an orc, warriors, and hobgoblins. And gameplay is really much the same for a while. Let me see if I can buy any other good potions. Can't quite afford Constitution. Could buy another Dexterity. Can't afford Strength for a little while yet. But yeah, gameplay is going to be much the same for a while, so I'm just going to speed through this. Okay, I gained a level this time and 7 hit points. 7 is a little lower than I would like. That's actually based on a randomly generated number and also your Constitution stat, so I could potentially reload and try to get that rerolled a little higher, but right now I don't care that much. Okay, tail end of this round, there's only one new face, the Ogre. He's basically just the next step up in monster toughness. We've also got a few more potions. So we can boost our Constitution to the max. we can boost our dexterity. In some games, dexterity helps you to hit monsters more often, as well as avoid hits. In this one, it just reduces your armor class by 1, which is still useful. Strength potions help you hit more often and do more damage. So, ooh, very nice. I'm getting to the point of strength where I can hit twice instead of just once. So I hit 2 times for 15 points. Made mincemeat out of that ogre. Aha! And level 4 is where we start getting 2 enemies at once. That can be a little annoying. If we hit the attack button, that attacks the first creature in line straight off. Both missed me. Excellent. And any extra damage does not go on to the next one. But that's fine. He'll be dead soon. Ooh, and now we've got hill giants. They don't hit super often, but they do hit really hard. Oof. Yeah, he just hit me for 13. But now he's dead. Do I want cure serious wounds, or do I want full heal? Okay, 10 gold worth of healing. Full strength, baby. Aww. I died again, and I haven't saved for a few rounds. But you know what? That does give me the opportunity to show off an interesting little thing. If we go straight to new game, notice that my armor class still thinks I'm wearing plate mail, even though I am in fact naked. Can save a little bit of gold that way. So let's go beat up some kobolds again. Earn a little bit more money. Save our game, and let's see how many rolls it takes to get me some extra gold. Oh, more than one. Many re-rolls later. Finally. Okay, buy a longsword. And start buying up some charisma potions. Alright, you folks know the drill. I'll be back when something interesting happens. And we're back in round number 5. We are currently level 6 with a decent pile of hit points. And I want to point out this newest enemy, the Weapon Master. He's a jerk. He hits often and he hits hard. But I have another trick up my sleeve. You may notice my Constitution, Dexterity, and Charisma have all been maxed out. Strength is at 17. Something fun happens when Strength gets to 18. I also still have the longsword. I may want to upgrade that soon. But I'll save my game. And with one last potion of strength, you now have exceptional strength. Which gives us a modifier to our strength stat. And I'm going to see if I can get that a bit higher than 75. Okay, here we go. 91, not bad. As near as I can tell, the exceptional strength modifier gives you an extra value somewhere between 0 and 100. I got a surprising number of tries in the 30 to 40 range. But we should have some fun with this. In fact, I could buy a 2-hit. I'm not entirely sure what the +1 sword does, if that's a damage modifier or a to-hit modifier. Either way, I'm going to go for the cheap sword with more damage, which is still an upgrade on my current sword. And now... yeah, Weapon Master continues to be a jerk. Hit twice for 18, not bad. Hit twice for 20 points, very nice. Ooh, hit two times for 28 points. I like this. So now let's get healed and continue to spank some enemies. Sometimes it is worthwhile to not attack the first monster in line first, so we can get the more annoying guys out of the way faster. New phase, we get Minotaurs. More giants and weapon masters. Minotaurs are really pretty comparable to the hill giants. They're nothing special. Oh crap, I'm almost dead. Can I run? Haha, you both missed. Maybe I should just attack? I would like to show off what happens if I successfully flee. Haha! You managed to escape from combat and make it back to the city. Huzzah. Well, that wasn't too bad. Aha! And now we've gotten to the point where sometimes we get 3 enemies at once. Just Minotaurs and Weapon Masters, huh? Alright. Well, you know, we've got a pretty good pile of gold here. We should look for something to spend it on. Ring of Protection will boost our armor class even further. How much for the... Can buy the best armor. I think that's the best armor. Maybe I'll hold off on that for now. Can also get various wands of fire, lightning, or destruction. I'll buy a wand of destruction. I have enough. I'll also buy some heals. And wands are where the identify charges comes in. For 1 gold, you can see how many charges are in this wand I'm holding. 25. That's plenty. And multiple weapon masters at a time is kinda rough. I also can buy healing potions to use mid-battle, I just haven't been doing that. You know what? 3 enemies. Wand of Destruction can hit all 3 at the same time. 19 points of damage each. 26 points of damage. Ha ha ha. How do you like me now? 13 hit points. Woohoo! Ooh, now we're getting some interesting guys. We've got trolls and stone giants, along with all the minotaurs. Starting to get some slightly more interesting things. I will buy that plate plus 1 armor. Does a whopping 1 point improvement to my armor class. But I am getting to the point of wanting to save between every round of battle, because these guys do hit pretty hard. Oh snap, 44 points of damage. That's amazing. I don't like the stone giant, so I'm going to use that again. Very nice. Let's take out the easier battles first, as long as no one's right up against the city walls. Stone giants are tough and hit really hard, but they don't hit super often, so I'm gonna take my chances. Oof, 30 points. I might die. Ooh, I just hit 3 times. Nice. Still alive! Now we may be wondering what on earth I plan to do with all this gold I'm hoarding. The answer is Sword of Justice. Oh yes. So as opposed to the two-handed swords doing 1 to 10 damage, the Sword of Justice does 3 to 18. This gon' be good. Let's see what it does to our unfriendly neighborhood stone giant. Hit twice for 33 points. Hit 3 times for 62 points. He is now dust. Goodbye. And I'm not even scratched. Ha ha ha. Holy crap, I just hit 3 times for 76 points. That is one of the largest numbers I've seen for a while in this game. Ooh, now we've got stone giants and also stone golems. They're big brothers. Oh, what an unpleasant pile you guys are. May actually want to buy 1 or 2 potions of heal. Potion of Fiery Breath could be interesting. I don't remember if that's single or multi-target. Let's save the game and find out. I do 10 points of damage on 1 enemy that's not very good at this stage of the game. Let's just use my favorite strategy of beating him to death with a sword. "14 points of damage. I know you can do better than that, Wand of Destruction." Acceptable. Okay, I need these guys to die. I need them to die. Not me die. Do better. 45 points of damage, much more respectable. Oof. Thank you, RN Jesus. So yeah, this game is great if you like lots of randomness and reloading. And occasional how did I survive that? Yes, my sword is now more reliable than the fancy magic rod. Gain 1 level and another 13 hit points. Excellent. You advance to the last combat phase. Now you must fight Torque. Dun dun dun. Okay, now this is where I really want the heal potions. We have the best ring of protection. We have 8 charges left on the Wando Destruction. Let's do this. And it is basically a damage race, with the occasional pause for healing. Oof. Excellent. We've earned 20,000 experience points, find 4,146 gold pieces. Congratulations, you have defeated Torque and his enemies. Bards everywhere will sing your name. The end. A winner is you. Now, you may notice we've got Siege of Darkwood here. There's also an earlier game called simply Darkwood. I didn't find out about this game until just a couple of years ago. I didn't even get to download and play it until a few weeks ago. But Darkwood is a slightly older, simpler game from 1993. Let's do new game. I can even rename our hero if I care to. And we can reroll stats. I don't remember if Charisma does anything in this game. Intelligence and Wisdom do absolutely nothing. Strength, Dexterity, and Constitution, pretty standard. I'm actually kind of inclined to keep this one because, haha, for Intelligence. So yes, this game is even smaller. We've got the City of Darkwood. We can enter the arena, the weapon shop, the armor shop. Stay at the inn in case we want to do some healing. You were healed 1 hit point for each night. That's probably more realistic, but also will take kind of a while. And the magic item shop, at which we can afford absolutely nothing. So, we have no gold and no XP, and we want more of both of those. Let's try out the arena, and try our luck against a giant rat. You may recognize the orc portrait from the sequel game. I would like to not die my first round, please. Welp. Your character has been killed. Better luck next time. So... that's a decent strength stat. Try this again. You have defeated your opponent. Hooray! And that right there is most of the game. Every enemy gets the exact same portrait. You've basically seen all of the graphics and heard all of the sound effects available. It's just go into the arena over and over until you become champion and a winner is you. Actually, let's get myself a better weapon here. So we can keep ascending in the ranks, fight more and more difficult enemies. If we defeat the Red Dragon, we become captain of the city guard. Hooray! But this game is mostly grinding and not as much fun as the other one. So I'm going to leave it here. Have a good one, everybody, and I'll see you next time.